I'm awake. It's almost 3 in the morning. Partially probably my insomnia. I actually woke up really early today, so I thought I would sleep better, but not the case. Seems like, I don't know, I think I fell asleep at like 10:30 for like 20 minutes or something, and it probably messed me up. The reason I think I can't sleep is because of my back. I don't know if I ever even shared this on YouTube, but I have a severe back issue. I wouldn't call it pain, just because, like, you know, when you lift something heavy or you exercise too much, that like strain and like soreness, you feel the ache. That's pain, you know. But what I have isn't pain. It's discomfort, like severe discomfort to the point where like it's noticeable constantly. It's all on the right side of my back, right by my spine, like literally from like where your bra sits all the way down. And this has been there for years. I've had this issue since around 7th grade, and it's just always been there. And I've been to a chiropractor, but I think it's more muscular than like, you know, your spine. And he did tell me I have like scoliosis, but kind of everyone does. But it's just gotten super irritating lately, and it's getting to the point where like I can't sleep because it's so uncomfortable. It always gets worse at night, obviously, because you're trying to be comfortable and just rest. Like during the day when you're busy and active, like I can kind of like forget about it a little bit. But I've always been someone that cracks my back a lot, and that always kind of gave me a bit of relief, like in the moment. In this area, it kind of just feels like I can't stretch it enough. Like I can bend over and like reach and do this, but it just won't stretch enough. It's like I need it to snap, or like I almost want the muscle to break. Like it sounds so stupid, but like that's what it feels like. It feels like very, very tight, hard. If you felt that side of my back compared to the other, it feels very, very hard. It also feels, this is gonna sound stupid, but it feels like the muscles are in a knot, and obviously you get knots in your back, but it feels like completely up and down wherever this one muscle like that goes next to your spine is. It feels like that's in a knot of like, you know, when your jewelry's in a knot and you need to take like tweezers and like unknot it, like that's how it feels to me. It feels very, very tight and like pressure almost. And the only relief that really gives, anything that gives me relief is like taking my hand in a fist and taking my knuckles and digging it in there super deep and hard. I also have like this marble ball that I can lay all my weight on, and like in the moment that gives me relief, but that's it. Like my boyfriend will push as hard as he can with like his fist right on that one spot, and like I can barely feel it. It's very strange. It's not numb, but it's like a weird sensation. It's really hard to describe, and like when you Google it, it's like back pain. Like it's not back pain. And usually when you look up lower back pain, they're like, you know, it's regular lower back pain everyone has, and this isn't what that is. It's to one side, it's not pain, and it's just really hard to describe. Now what I think caused this is two things, like I'm not sure which one. One is in 7th grade, I was a cheerleader, and I had a fall. Someone fell on top of me, and I hit my back kind of like right in that area on the ground. There was a chiropractor with the football players like nearby, and he was like, you know, just walk it off, you're young, like it's fine. And I remember being in a lot of pain for like a week. I remember walking around the track and almost limping because it hurt. But I guess, like, you know, you're young, you kind of bounce back, but I think maybe it healed wrong and it's scar tissue. That's my one, you know, estimate. My one guess is like it's scar tissue and it healed wrong, and like I'm not sure what you do about that to like rejuvenate that. It could be that just because around the time when this issue started, and how it's just like progressively feeling worse and worse, and like my body's been changing a lot in the last few years. I've put on weight, and like my body, like my clothes don't fit the same way they always did, so like I wonder if that has something to do with that muscle, that scar tissue. Another thing I've looked into is a tumor, and it's probably, they say, like, you know, I mean, who knows if it's like something serious or not, but it could just be like a weird growth, because it feels so weird. And if it's not just like a growth in my back, which would be awful, I have heard a lot of people have like back issues, and then they find out they have fibroids inside of their like ovaries or, you know, whatever, and then they get those removed, and, you know, the back pain's gone. So like I don't know. I feel like I've gotten an intravaginal ultrasound, if that's what it's called, and they didn't find anything, and that was a few years ago, and this was still happening then. So I don't really know. It's very frustrating to me. So I actually have an appointment this week. So today's like Friday. Well, it's technically Saturday. And Monday afternoon I have an appointment with a physical therapist, which I'm very excited about. She seems awesome. I haven't met her yet, but from her website, like, she does yoga and she's like a yoga instructor, and like I feel like that's my kind of thing. I went to yoga this week and enjoyed it. It was just too warm for me, and it was regular yoga, not hot yoga. But you know, I've tried everything for this back issue, and like I'm hoping that this doctor can just help me figure something out, like diagnose me with an issue, or like tell me what it is so I can like move forward, kind of like with my IBS. Like, I'm still getting the hang of it, but like just knowing that that's what it is like such a relief. So I just want to know what it is. Like, I don't know if she can tell me if it's scar tissue or what, but like maybe she'll have known what this is. One weird thing that like I kind of just like, I noticed it in the past but never like outwardly, like now I've said it to my mom, my boyfriend, and they can feel it. When I I wish I could show you. When I lean to the left when I'm standing and then bend forward, like, so if I'm like, this is me, and if I go like this and then bend forward, my back in that one area that is the most where the issue is, it like pops, but not in like a cracking, like you cracked your back noise. It's not the joints or like the air between the bones or, you know, anything like that. It's the actual, like, I don't know what it is. It feels super weird. It's like a muscle or a nerve or something. It goes like it's very strange. Like, you could feel it if you put your hand on my back in that area. When I do that, you could feel it like move like that. It's very, very strange. The other side does not do that. So I am going to show the physical therapist that and be like, what is going on with me? Like, do I have like a weird extra muscle? Like, what, or a second spine? Like, I don't know. I've had an x-ray on my back, so it shouldn't be like something that severe, and so I just wanted to share that because I know it's like dark and it's like an 8-minute clip. I don't know what I'm doing, if I'm gonna post this, but I wanted to share, like, I have this back issue. I don't know if I've talked about it. If any of you have the exact same experience, please share. Did you get diagnosis? Do you know what's wrong? If not, hopefully when I get whatever I get from my appointment, you can get some help. I don't know. But I probably also can't sleep because we put an offer in on a condo today 5 minutes away from here, and I'm so excited and I love it, and it's like perfect and it's everything I've ever wanted. I just love it so much, and like I feel like we're not gonna get it because the market the way it is. I'm like, we almost couldn't even afford it, even though it's like way cheaper than stuff we were looking at months ago because of the rates going up. It's a nightmare. These are all the reasons I can't sleep. Thanks for watching. The 2 people who watched. So I haven't updated you guys in a while, since I made that last clip in bed at night, and you guys probably couldn't even see it. But I have been to physical therapy a few times now, and I was diagnosed, I guess, I don't know what you'd call it, with facet joint dysfunction on my right side. So that's what it's called, whatever the issue that I was explaining was. So I have exercises I have to do. They're kind of like simple but like annoying in the sense that like you're supposed to do them 2-3 times a day. They're not hard to do, like they're things that you're like, oh, like anyone could do this, but like when you're holding those positions and like those stretches for like a full minute, it actually is kind of difficult. So I'm doing those at home. Also when I go in, what they do is she'll like maneuver that area on my back and then put the TENS unit and then heat, and then I do the exercises. So I do have a TENS unit at home. You guys probably saw my video about it for like period cramps, but you can use it on your back. So I can use that and heat. And yeah, so I don't know that it's helping yet. Obviously, like she said, you know, a lot of people come in here and expect to like walk home like cured. So it's gonna take a while of physical therapy, and physical therapy is like a slow process, so I have to like be like diligent with the exercises and all that stuff. So, you know, it's only been, I think, 2 weeks, so yeah, but it is kind of annoying to have to go there. Like, they want you to go 3 times a week, and I'm like, yeah, if I can do all this stuff at home, I don't want to, I don't know, go in. But the woman, oh my god, the doctor, she's amazing. She's so lovely. She actually lives like nearby me, and I don't know, I really like her a lot. She's awesome. Everyone in the whole office is great. It's like a small little like setup, but it's so nice. I'm definitely like the youngest patient. But it's really, really great. So I'm glad I went, and like that I actually got diagnosed. Like, I was starting to think I like was going crazy and just like had this like issue with my back, and it was like all my head. So she's like, yeah, it's definitely not, like I can feel it, you have that issue. So yeah, very exciting that I'm actually like, you know, getting help for it. I don't know that my sleep's been better. but as you can tell. But yeah, so I'm really happy about that. And then also we ended attorney review on our condo, so we should actually, right now it's June 2nd, and we should be getting the keys on the 30th, so very, very exciting. Lots of paperwork and stuff still to get done, but yeah, we have a place, so like by next month you will see me in a new location. It's very, very exciting. I'm so excited, nervous and, you know, anxious, but very excited. So, you know, see some moving vlogs, maybe some empty like condo tour. Very, very exciting. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.